Many teachers say, don't worry about your grammar mistakes, just communicate. Well, yes, but you see, there's something else very important you need to know. And if you don't do this, your spoken English will just never improve. Let me explain. Hello, it's Keith from the Keith Speaking Academy and the YouTube channel English Speaking Success, helping you become a more confident speaker of English. Now, I remember at school, I had to write essays and then give the essay to the teacher. A few days later, the teacher would come back and there's your essay, my essay, covered in red ink. All the mistakes. And I think, oh no. And that's why nowadays, a lot of people think about mistakes. They have a negative feeling. So I understand why lots of teachers and linguists now say, don't worry about mistakes. Don't focus on the mistakes. More important is your communication. Now, that's true, right? We should embrace our mistakes. You have to make mistakes to get better. The important thing not to forget is you then need to correct your mistakes and learn from your mistakes. Otherwise, you're always going to be here. And many people forget that and they just carry on making the same mistakes again and again. And so they stay at the same level. Now, you can rely on your teacher to correct your mistakes. However, there's quite a bit of research that shows teacher correction doesn't always work. Not always the most effective way. I think actually the most successful students learn to self-correct. And I think that's the key. So in this video, I want to show you how to do that, to learn to self-correct. So you can use grammar, making mistakes, but then correcting your mistakes so later you can use grammar without making mistakes. Yeah. That should be the title of the video. But if I put that title, you wouldn't click, right? Welcome to social media world, Keith. It reminds me of a story, right? I had a friend, I still have a friend, he's a Buddhist monk. I don't see him a lot because he lives out in China. But I remember when I visited his temple one day and I was struck by all the visitors being attracted